This video explains how to write and run a program in R. Writing and running a program in R is a lot simpler than one might think. When many people hear writing a code or executing a program, they get nervous because both of those things sound super daunting. In reality, they're fairly simple. Writing a program is just like telling a waiter what you want for dinner. Think of your food order as the code or instructions, and your waiter as a compiler waiting to do what you tell it to. Let's practice this concept. First, let's create a new script for you to write your code in. To do so, take the following steps. First, open RStudio. Click File, New File, RScript. Now you're inside the program editor. At this point, your screen is going to look like this. Now you are ready to begin writing code. As an example, you can write a simple program simulating the process of someone giving their order at a fast food chain Whataburger. You may practice creating variables and having them to be printed to the screen. This program will have 5 lines of code. The first line is a print statement that asks the user to give their order. And in this line of code, we will use a print function with what is to be printed on screen enclosed by a pair of parentheses and quotation marks, because inside the parentheses are characters. Next, we will create 2 variables. One is called drink and another one eat. When naming your variables, you should pick a name that corresponds to the data it is going to hold and avoid using special characters or symbols. That is why the first variable is named drink, because it contains the drink order. Then we use an expression, which is an assignment symbol that takes whatever comes out of the C function and assigns it to the variable on the left, drink. The letter C and the parenthesis, that is the C function, takes and combines whatever is inside the parenthesis as input and exports it as output. This line of code tells R to store the phrase, I would like a Diet Coke to drink, in the drink variable. Similarly, the eat variable stores the food order. I would like a number 1 combo but on my burger, I want it plain. Just cheese, meat, and bread. The last 2 lines ask R. The last 2 lines will be eat and drink. And these last 2 lines ask R to display the content of the 2 variables when the program is executed. To do so, simply use the last 2 variable names in 2 separate lines. So we put eat and drink as 2 separate lines. Before running any program, you should always save it first. So click either on this icon save or click File and then Save or Save As, and it will give you an option to save here as program 1. In general, you would like to organize your R folder, and potentially you would like to keep this program in the code folder. So to do this, if you created a program in the main folder for your R project, in my case, R Sigma 789, you can easily move it from inside RStudio by checking the program or R code that you would like to move, then press move, and then choose the, in this case, code where you want to move, and it will move it. So now if you go to R, you can see this program. If you go to the code folder, you can see this program 1R. And the next, we will run this program. And to run this program, we can select all the code, highlight the entire code file with a cursor, just how you would go about copying a link or a sentence on a page. Then select code and select run. Selected lines. And once you run the selected lines, the output will look like this.